All right, let's now switch gears to the outrage that's been directed at the Ministry of Sports after the national amputee football team received just 200,000 shillings out of 2.2 million shillings in allowances owed to them in order to end a sit-in at the ministry's offices. Well, the team spent the night in a boardroom in protest over their unpaid dues, which the ministry pledged to clear by next week, Wednesday. Sports Cabinet Secretary Rashid Echesa, however, declined to speak to the media yet again. Cardovillis on the Sports Ministry's latest badge of shame.
Fresh from the World Cup in Mexico, the national amputee football team spent the night on seats and on the floor in one of the boardrooms at the Ministry of Sports headquarters. The team that finished 12th out of 24 teams wanted to meet Sports Cabinet Secretary Rashid Echesa.
It's very sad, and we are not after this because that is not what we had planned for. As a federation, we started working out this thing as early as March. That was the plan, and that is why we had our national treasurer trials as early as by July. Our plan was to prepare this team as like 3 months prior to the game. That means we had to, after the national trials, we had planned to get the team into residential camp. So this should not be the position as the federation.
After a night in the unaccommodating boardroom, the CS Echesa agreed to meet the tired and hungry players late this morning. According to the team, the government gave 200,000 shillings, which the players were told was to ensure that they got to their respective homes. The government pledged to pay dues amounting to 2.2 million shillings by Wednesday.
Honestly speaking, we are really disappointed. We know there is a bit of miscommunication that happened between the federation and the ministry before the tournament. But I can say that in Mexico, we really went through a lot of challenges.
On Tuesday, the team spent 18 hours at Frankfurt Airport without a meal as they made their way back home from Guadalajara, Mexico, venue of the tournament. The team also explained why the players had to wear Team Sonko branded shirts during the tournament.
Since we were playing back-to-back matches, we were playing today, the next match was tomorrow, and the matches were following each other. We could not use the same uniform 3 times. So we had an option. The only option was the Team Sonko jersey, and that uniform was borrowed from the Nairobi Amputee Football Club.
At the event, Kenya beat the USA and Japan by the same 2-1 scoreline, but lost 4-1 twice to Turkey and Russia. So it looks like the situation will be resolved with allowances being settled next week. But it's a sad, sad situation when a national team has to sleep indoors at a ministry's boardroom. Cardovillis, NTV, Nairobi.